Welcome to Allen Creek Farm. I'm Ray.
I'm Carolyn.
And we're here in Ridgefield, Washington, which is about 15 miles north of the Columbia River in Portland, Oregon. We moved here from California when we retired, and this used to be an open hayfield, and here we are amongst our chestnut trees.
We planted 800 chestnut trees here in the spring of '99. That was about 6 months after we had seen and tasted our very first chestnut. Obviously our degrees are not in agriculture, and we've learned a lot from the School of Hard Knocks, but we've evolved into the most vertically integrated chestnut operation in the U.S.
We do basically everything here on the farm by ourselves, from harvesting and pruning and processing, except for the 3 weeks of harvest, normally in October, when we hire 3 workers to help us on the processing line.
We tried to capture some video shots during harvest this year and thought you might like to see them. Join us as
What we have here is a sweeper that was used originally as a walnut sweeper, but we found it works pretty well for chestnuts. If you look at the right-hand side, it has a little paddle that goes around, and the paddle wheel picks whatever's in front of it and throws it to the side, as you can see, toward the left side as you're facing it. And then underneath there's some tines that go around, and they keep moving it across the field until it gets to that far left side and it hits the rubber tarp and stops. So what she has is driving down the road, everything in front of us being swept from her left to her right, and then stops at the end. And in the rear you can see those little ducts that stick down there, and if the white portion you'll see a little flapper in there. And Carolyn controls the flapper. If she opens it up, then the air comes out the back. If she closes it, then the air goes out those little side ducts. And it's quite a powerful fan. You can see it's about a 24-inch squirrel cage fan. So as she's running down the road, this fan is blowing like crazy. Everything from her left way, way out. So the object is she goes down the road and it will blow it out from underneath the trees. And we'll go out and see how that works. We're going to go out to the orchard now for our first sweeping and see how it goes this year. Carolyn's headed out to the orchard, and we'll meet her out there in just a few minutes and see how things go. You can see what's happening here is the blower is blowing the stuff all the way out to the left side. You can see here we'll have this big windrow down the middle. One more row. Is that clean and nice or what? It really is appealing to see that stuff picked up so nicely. separating. It's not perfect, but when you realize that row of trash and just how much trash goes through it, it's amazing in some respects. It's just trash, trash, trash. You see that trash coming out of there, and the nuts coming over the top, like a cascade sometimes. Very slow speed. Actually, we're in what we call creeper gear. It's the slowest the tractor will go, running at about 1600 RPM, so that it doesn't clog itself up. It's just, there's just so much to go through the unit. If you go too fast, it would just clog it up and then we'd be shut down. So best to go slow, let it handle the load, and let it give you there. Carolyn got it clogged up a little. She's not used to doing this. Well, let's see. It looks like it's about time to bring this load in. We don't want to overfill it, but that's close to 1,000 pounds. Of course, there's a lot of trash and other things mixed in it. You can see there's burrs and sticks and leaves and trash. It blows a lot about, but some of them just get stuck in there and can't get out. So we'll take this into the processing barn, and tomorrow morning we're going to process like crazy. This will probably take us about 2.5 hours for 3 of us to process these and size them.